Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Logan Sargent lines up on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Gasly, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Magnussen, De Vries, Tsunoda, Albon, Joe, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Verstappen, Hamilton, Sainz, Russell, Bottas, Oscar Piastri, and Charles Leclerc completes today's grid order. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. The formation lap gets underway ahead of today's sprint. It's going to be interesting to see who gets pole position. We're almost ready to start the sprint as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
Okay, P15. You're in P15. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. Ocon behind. They're on fresh mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, 18 laps to go. DRS now available. Okay, that's De Vries ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old. Time last lap was a 1 minute 28.4. This is excellent stuff. You're closing in by 7/10 a lap. Currently, the fastest lap is a 1:25.9. We don't currently have the data for that request. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 1.5 seconds. Albon just ahead, push for that position. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old, and the time last lap was a 1 minute 27.7. Good job, you're gaining by a full second a lap at the moment. And that's up in 10th position. Okay, Magnussen ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. That's Albon behind you. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, gap to leader, 5.8 seconds. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound. Tsunoda ahead. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. Your last lap time was a 1:27.9. So the gap to the car ahead, 1.1 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 6 laps old. Time last lap was a 1 minute 27.3. 1.2 seconds advantage per lap. Keep going.
Starting to catch the car in front, but when you took the car through the tyres, you won't be making another pit stop. Gap to your teammate behind is 4.7 seconds. P6, you got P6. Verstappen's ahead of you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old softs. Stroll behind. They're on old mediums. The distance to the leader is 6.2 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, 12 laps to go. Brilliant, nice move, keep going. Norris just ahead, push for the position, less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 8 laps old, and the time last lap was a 1:27.8. 1.2 seconds advantage per lap, keep going. Verstappen ahead, and gap to the car in front is 1.6 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 9 laps old. Your last lap time was a 1 minute 26.8. Okay, you're dropping back by around 1.4 seconds.
Look, we're in P4. Alonso ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 1.9 seconds. They're on old mediums. Gasly's behind you, and the gap behind us is 1.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, so gap to the leader is 7.6 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 9 laps to go. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Alonso's ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 1.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 11 laps old now. Time last lap was a 1:27.5. You're closing by 0.4 a lap. Keep it going. Green flag. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.8 seconds. Pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. Job. Nice overtake. Okay, you've got P3, well done. Verstappen's ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 2.5 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Alonso behind you now. They're on old mediums. Our gap to first place is 7.1 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. All right, 6 laps to go now. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 2.5 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. And the time last lap was a 1 minute 27.0. Okay, so you're gaining by 1/10 a lap. Caution, caution. Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left. Okay, clear. That's Alonso behind. Okay, the gap behind is 1.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, they've done 15 laps on those tyres. Your last lap time was a 1:27.9. Okay, so that last lap was a 1 minute 27.2. Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive. You've lost some time to the car behind. Okay, so that last lap was a 1:27.9. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Managing your tyres, manage your tyres. Second place, you're in second place. Verstappen's ahead of you. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 4.2 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Alonso behind you now. Our gap behind is 1.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Okay, those tyres are going to fall off the cliff soon. Take extreme care. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. Flag. Yes, yes, come on, we're on the podium. Good job this weekend. That's a great drive. Thank you.
Let's have a quick look at how the drivers' standings have changed. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. With the sprint wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.